Divine infinite light beings. We're just going to release the negative energy and we're going to send it back to the sender to which it came from. We're going to know and we're going to invoke that no weapon formed against us shall never prosper. We are going to walk with faith through the valley of the shadow of the death in each present moment that we are granted with no fear, right? Ashe, ashe, powerful, powerful. We gonna walk in our power with our protection because we are divinely guided, securely protected, infinitely provided for, and highly loved by spirit, right? Our supernatural spiritual love war team, right? But we are here in this present moment because it's clear, it's obvious. I don't gotta go searching. I don't gotta go digging, what the hell is going on, right? See, I got my ring on, right? Because this is the energy that we about to tap into. This is the energy that Spirit gave me the download for. Just plain and simple. They want you to know that they put a spell on you. And we rebuke that right now, right? We stand in the power, knowing that we stand our ground, and in our power, with us standing our ground and remaining in our boundaries, in our power, there is no spell that can penetrate the divine infinite light being. Ashe, just there is no spell that can penetrate you, period, because you are what they would call a dark empath. You are of the light and you are of the dark, but you have come to expose the freaking dark, right? The demonic dark, not the dark power, the demonic dark. It's a fucking difference, right? It's a fucking difference, right? So, with that being said, whoever is projecting these spells upon you, they are being reversed and cursed, right? Because of the simple fact, right? I got this download. Nina Simone, I put a spell on you, right? But when she's singing this song, she sound like she fucking delusional. She sound like she's out of her mind. She sound like she a little cuckoo, right? A little cuckoo, right? Because she is, right? By trying to put a spell on somebody, you got to be a little cuckoo, right? Somebody name could be Coco, because that wanted to come out. But they're letting you know whether they are divine infinite, not divine infinite, whether they are you are divine infinite, whether you are feminine energy or masculine energy. But these walking dead karmic energies want you to know that they put a spell on you. They're not trying to hide it. This energy is not trying to hide it. They want you to know, you've been fucking up. What you doing around town, you better stop. They see what you doing. They ain't lying. They say you better stop the things that you do. This is what they're telling you. They put a spell on you and you better stop the things that you do. I ain't lying. No, I ain't lying. They letting you know they ain't lying. They ain't lying. They don't have no shame in their game. They demonic entities. They do what they do. That's what they came to do. And they came to put a spell on you. But we seen in the beginning, and Spirit is saying this is the truth. This is your clarity. Right? The Ace of Swords. This is giving you clarity. But you done already had a breakthrough from this motherfucker. This is the reason why they putting a spell on you. Right? If they put a spell on you before you broke through, you was able to break through period, because of your boundaries. And if they put a spell on you after you broke through, that shit can't penetrate you. There's no penetrating. There's no penetrating. It say, you know, I can't stand you running around. So, so whatever you doing, you looking good doing it. You about your business. Ain't nothing stopping you. You handling yours. You that boss, you that empress, you that emperor, you that divine high priestess, high priest. You own your throne. Your crown is sitting straight, right? They watching what you do. And today is Wednesday. Today is a perfect day to burn cinnamon, right? Cinnamon brings in abundance. Cinnamon brings in protection. Cinnamon brings in love. You know, cinnamon brings in, it's a property that brings in a lot of spiritual aspects into the life, into your home. Confirmation. 1 second. And it's a lot of that going on. Phone calls. Strange phone calls. Strange phone calls. Strange phone calls. So be aware of that, right? But this person is saying, whoever it is, this demonic energy, right, that put a spell on you. And then also too, I'm getting the energy because the singer is Nina Simone. Somebody's name could be Nina. Somebody's name could be Simone. You could know a Simone. You could know a Nina, right? You could have worked with a Nina, right? Nina. Okay. I know a Nina. So I know a Nina, but a Nina is my neighbor's dog. Her name is Nina, right? That's why I'm like, Nina. Her name is Nina, right? So you could have had a dog named Nina or a dog named Simone. But Nina Simone, right? Somebody's nickname could be Nina, right? But this person is like, you know, I can't stand you running around. So you out there, you looking good with your partners, your girlfriends, your family, your children, whoever, you know, you looking good. You handling yourself well. You standing in your power. You remaining in your boundaries, right? Nothing is going to affect you because you're strong within your intuition. Did Spirit say high priestess? My nose is itching. Spirit said high priestess, high priest. You're strong in your intuition, so you already very much protected by your supernatural spiritual love war team, by your own protection, right? The protection that you place over your own life, right? And Spirit is saying in this moment, know that you don't need anyone to place protection over you. Know that you have the power to place protection over yourself. You have dominion over yourself. You have autonomy over yourself. So there is no one outside of you that you should be seeking to protect you other than you, right? And they saying, you know better, daddy. So that's a feminine energy. But this is what I was about to explain, right? How Spirit gave it to me. Spirit is giving it to me as a man energy as well. Hiding is a feminine energy that's hiding in a man as well. Because Nina Simone sound mannish, right? Nina Simone sound mannish when she's singing that song, right? And over here we always pick up on same gender unions, right? That too, so that could be significant. You could have a same gender union that this same gender, somebody's name could be Ginger, Somebody could like ginger beer. Somebody could eat a lot of ginger. Somebody could need some ginger to clean their fucking system out, right? But confirmation, hold 1 second. So yeah, they tired of you running around town. You're looking good at church. You never late for work. You always fit at the gym. You know, they just see you running around town. So that lets you know that they're spying on you. They watching your social medias. They watching you when you leave and you come because they know your routine. They hiding off on the side streets, on the corners. Spirit is saying, remember, these people don't have no limits because they put a spell on you, right? And they want you to know that they put a spell on you, right? So there's nothing, there's no limitations when it comes to trying to keep you bound to them, right? They got limitations on every fucking thing else, but when it when it comes to trying to keep you bound, there's no limitations. It says, you know better, daddy. So yeah, that's where we were at, right? So spirit is saying that's why it's same-sex energy, and it's also bisexual energy. It's like hidden energy. Spirit said it's a man's energy. So there is a man in feminine energy, and it's a woman in masculine energy. Nina Simone is like, it's like a balance of the two. Confirmation. It's like the balance of two, right? But this person that put a spell on you is not balanced at all, right? So it's first off, it say, I put a spell on you because you're mine. Remember, they want you to be bound to them, right? You're mine. And it actually say duh, like duh, motherfucker, duh, bitch, like I put this spell on you, right? Because you're mine. Belonging. They feel like you belong to them. Belonging. With this 4 wands. So this could have been somebody you was married to, right? This could have been somebody you was just in a union with. But they feel like you belong to them, right? And it say, you better stop doing the things you do. I ain't lying. You know I can't stand you running around. You know better, daddy. I can't stand it. They just can't. It's fucking with their head that you running around and you ain't giving a fuck about them. You're not paying no attention to them. 6 of Cups. And they reminiscing on this shit, and it's bothering them. They have a nostalgic energy about this. You know, they can't get over it. And some of y'all had children with this person. They can't get over you. That's why they put a spell on you. They stuck in these memories. These memories is haunting them, right? It say, I can't stand it. Cause you put me down. Yeah. So you left them. And when you left them, they felt like you left them down. You put them down. You just wasn't fucking with them no more. You just dumped them to the curb. Because basically, they were scrubs anyways. So you just threw the scrub back to the curb, right? It is what the fuck it is. You threw the scrub back to the curb. That's why they try to put spells on you that's fucking not working, right? Because they didn't want this shit to end, right? It was painful to them because they wasn't expecting it. That's why they put spells on you and shit. I put a spell on you because you're mine. You're mine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Duh. I love you. You really high and wild. And I don't care. If you don't want me, I'm yours right now. You hear me? I put a spell on you because you're mine. You hear how you hear the aggression that came out? You hear the aggression, and whatever these spells are doing is making them fucking exhausted. Exhausted as they feel like you betrayed them. No. Whatever they did to make you walk away is what betrayed them. But now they want to blame you and they want to bind you. They want to bind you because you cut their ass deep. With these 10 swords, you cut their ass deep. They ain't never been cut. They ain't never been cut. They've always been the cutter. So you could know somebody who was a cutter, and I send my condolences for that. Make sure you're watching them, keeping an eye on them, getting the proper help that they need, because that is an issue, right? Confirmation. But this person was normally the cutter. They was always the one making people bleed. See, and all you had to do was walk away. You didn't even have to even just stick the knives. You didn't stick the knives. You didn't do any of that. You didn't do any of that. That's what they did to you. But that's how they feel like you did them with these fucking knives. They feel like you just cut them so fucking deep. And they just bleeding out. They just bleeding out. It's like giving me the energy of the woman that they say in the Bible that bled for 40 days or 40 nights or some shit, bled for a long time. That's what that energy is giving me. Like, they constantly bleeding out over the wounds that they feel like you inflicted. And this is why they want to put a spell on you. And this is why that anger came out in the end, right? Because they feeling betrayed by you, right? You walked away from them. Motherfuckers don't walk away from narcissistic people and get away with it. It's how they feel. So this is why they put a spell on you. And they knew you was about to walk away. For the ones that walked away before the spell was placed, they knew you was about to walk away. And they didn't want you to walk away. That's why they was trying to bind you. That's why they put a spell on you. That's why they probably even told you that they put a spell on you. They, in your real reality, they told you that they put a spell on you. And it probably went over your head for some of you. And some of you caught that shit. You caught it. Like, oh, you put a spell on me. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's how we playing the game? You want to play games. You want to take it there. You can't just let this shit flow naturally. You got to put a spell on me? Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's that. That's fucking that. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. And it's going to ride out how the fuck it's going to ride out. And that was that. That's all you needed to hear. Oh, you put a spell on me? Oh, really? And you joking about it? It's a game to you? You think I didn't catch that shit? Or you probably didn't catch it at that moment, but a week later, a month later, 2 years later, you're like, oh, this motherfucker really did put a spell on me. Thought they was trying to put a spell on me. Thought they was trying. Confirmation. Trying is the key word. Yeah, so Spirit told me too. Spirit said they're angry because you're acting like this relationship never existed. Like they never existed. Like That shit is making them furious. That shit is not sitting right with them because they never experienced anyone that made them feel like they never existed. They always had motherfuckers running, chasing, begging, pleading, and you just wasn't that type because you're a divine infinite light being, whether you're a feminine energy or a masculine energy, right? You were a supernatural spiritual warrior, right? You are the one that exposes the darkness, right? You are that it factor, right? So when they encountered you, they had no idea that you were the it factor. You were the one that spirit sent. And so they never encountered people that just could just walk away. That they couldn't control. They couldn't control you. They couldn't control you. They couldn't make you feel defeated. Nothing that they did, yeah, it may have been a painful ending for you, but it didn't keep you down. It may have cut you, but your wounds automatically heal up. You know, those superheroes that the wounds just heal up automatically. Your wounds just healed up. These motherfucking wounds cannot heal up. Their wounds cannot be healed. That's why I got the energy of the woman that's bleeding nonstop, constantly, nonstop. And then that's bitch energy too for a nigga, right? So, you know. Right. So now they having tower after tower. They mad because you cut their ass off. Whether you're a feminine energy or masculine energy. You chose somebody's name could be Owl. Somebody's spiritual animal could be an owl. Totem animal could be an owl. But you were very wise to cut them off. You followed the guidance of spirit of your ancestors, of your supernatural spiritual love war team 2211 on the timer. You followed the guidance and you went with the wisdom and you cut their ass off, and they just feel every bit of it, every poke, they feel like, and it's tender, like they tender, like confirmation. But yeah, they put this spell on you that ain't working. That's another reason why. Look, they thought they was being sneaky about it. Remember, being strategic, but remember, light beings, dark empath, super spiritual natural love, super spiritual natural warriors, we are precise. We are calculated. We're not strategic. We're not sneaky. We we not hiding our hand as to what we about to do. Like this motherfucker. This motherfucker thought they was gonna slice you up. This motherfucker thought that this spell was gonna hold you, keep you in contempt for them. And that shit, it ain't working. It ain't working. Sneaky. You already knew this motherfucker was sneaky. That's why you follow the guidance of the infinite energy of all there is, right? What's going on with this Six of Cups? Yeah. New beginnings for you. Why they holding on to the memories, being a snake that they are. They wanted to wrap themselves around you like that egg, right? But spirit, you inside that egg being incubated, right? Protected, right? So whatever they try to wrap and squeeze up out of you, because that's what snakes do. They wrap around you and squeeze you so you could be pop. I'm getting anaconda, so somebody could like anaconda. Somebody could be a lover of snakes, right? Somebody could just be a fucking snake, right? But They wanted to wrap themselves around you. This is why they're trying to bind you. Trying to bind you. But Spirit said no. No. With this world card. No. That shit had to end. And it ended with this 10 of swords. And Spirit brought new beginnings. That's why you running around town looking good and doing what you got to do and handling your businesses and taking care of your kids. And if you ain't got no kids, you taking care of y'all fur babies and that y'all had together and, you know, all that type shit. Type shit. Right? I just, yeah. Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Did anything come out? Yeah. So, yeah. And some of these confirmations, some of these people's family members know that they put a spell on you. They helped them put a spell on you that didn't work. So now all they motherfucking asses is receiving karma as well, right? For them trying to put a spell, help them put a spell on you because you're too fucking strong for this, right? You're too fucking strong for whatever they was trying to do to you. You come on now. Come on. You standing up against a motherfucking lion. Like, that lion is your totem animal. You got to have strength to be able to stand next to a lion. Come on now, whether you're feminine energy or masculine energy. And how many know that the sun is really black? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that the sun was really black? Do y'all really intertwine with the sun the way y'all should to know that the sun is really black? That's just a side piece message, right? When you go into that portal, when you get into that connection that is not broke, you can see that the sun is really black. Side piece message. Yeah. This devil ass energy, I put a spell on you. And this motherfucker dark. You can't even see the face. So it's a shapeshifter. It's a shapeshifter, right? It's a shapeshifter. So I'm going to use some of my shape-shifting oil on my third eye so we can fully tap into this shape-shifting energy if Spirit allows, right? Shape-shifting. Shapeshifter. This motherfucker is a shapeshifter. We got something for that. Dark energy. Dark demonic energy. No face. No face. They was hiding their real face from you. But you seen that shit. Spirit revealed that shit to you. We seen that Queen of Swords. That's why you cut their ass off, because you knew. And see, this how they wanted you bound. They wanted you bound because they had several other people bound. Along with them trying to bind you, they had other people bound to them. And see, this is what fucked them up. They was able to bind these other people, but they couldn't bind you. They couldn't bind you. Because you were that it factor. That the oh shit. They like, this bitch get on my nerves. Like, oh, she talk too much. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Get mad. Get mad and ugly. Because you been mad and ugly. You been mad and ugly. That's what the problem is. That's why you putting spells on motherfuckers. Because you been mad and ugly. Right? Stop playing with yourself. And these motherfuckers be playing with themselves to you. To the thought of you. These motherfuckers is playing with themselves to the thought of you. Because, look. This is you. This is you following the wisdom of Spirit. This is you. And another thing is, they couldn't bind you because you were spiritual. These motherfuckers was religious, Muslims, Jehovah Witness, Mormons, you know, that type of energy. That coke-like energy. Coke, not coke. Somebody doing coke, sniffing. But somebody like to drink coke. But these motherfuckers knew you was full of knowledge. And these motherfuckers knew you rebuked that religion shit because of your spiritual guidance, right? Confirmation, right? But here we have the magician in reverse. Manipulative. I mean, just really fucking unhinged. Unhinged. Scattered energy. A lot of illusions was in the fucking relationship. Deception. You know, just out of touch with spirit. Out of touch with spirit. That's another reason why they put a spell on you. Tried to put a spell on you, but since they tried to put a spell on you, the manipulation was broke by spirit, and the justice has come upon their heads. Justice has come upon their heads. Because you will receive all fairness, right? And these motherfuckers is sick about it. These motherfuckers is sick about it. Their reputations is ruined. Reputations is ruined. Because they talked and they bragged like, you know, they was the shit, right? But they didn't realize you were the persuasion of them being the shit. If you had no persuasion in them being the shit, they would have never got that big ass head to think that they was the shit. You persuaded them to feel like they was the shit, and they fell for it. I'm getting whatchamacallit. Shorty is the shit. The shit. So they thought they was the shit, not understanding that you were the shit. They thought they were the shit. Shorty is the shit. The shit. Shorty is the shit. The shit. Oh yeah. And then it. You should keep her. You should keep her. So somebody knew they should have kept you. That's why they put a spell. That's why they want to put a spell. 10 o'clock. 10, 10, 10, 10, 0, 0, 0. Confirmation. You should keep her. You should keep her. And see, that's why they reputation fucked up. Because they family members, they friends, they homies, this co-workers, whatever, children, whatever, whoever the fuck, strangers down the street, around the corner, in the next continent, they knew. So some of y'all could be creator continents. And they watching y'all relationship go to hell. Okay, Christy and Des. Desmond. Will and Jada, you know, humiliation rituals. Back to that, confirmation. And they tried to humiliate you. They tried to put you through a ritual. And that's why their representation and reputation and y'all know what I'm saying. Both of them motherfuckers is fucked up. Confirmation. They didn't want me to get that shit out. They didn't want me to get that shit out at all. While you receiving new opportunities, right? Because you chose happiness. You accept this demon for who they was. Did we bring out the devil? We left the devil in the. Why we leave the devil in the? Why we leave the devil in the pack? Well, we don't need the devil because we got the infinite energy, right? We already know these motherfuckers are devils because they try to put spells on you, right? And you receiving good luck as they receiving karma. Whoo, you sitting in your 10 of Pentacles, baby, while they wishing with them spells. they did so many spells. They living in illusion because they thinking this shit work. They thinking this shit work because no, baby, whether you're feminine energy or masculine energy, you always gonna be solid. 9 of Pentacles, solid, because Spirit got you solid. Spirit got you solid. Spirit got you. While these motherfuckers living in these illusions, waiting on you to come back, trying to manifest you back. But we already see they don't have the power to do that, because the magician, they're not an alchemist. Confirmation, they're not an alchemist. You are the alchemist. Shorty is the shit. The shit. Shorty is the shit. The shit. Oh yeah. You should keep her. You should keep her. They fucked up in the head because they didn't keep you. They fucked up in the head because they didn't keep you. They didn't keep you. They didn't keep you. And now they want to come back crying, apologizing. Look. And they come on now. They know they had a choice. But they played the fool. They played the fool. They played the fool. And here we have you once again ending this reading. And they recognize. They recognize, and they know why the fuck you left. Ooh, ooh, and guess what you left to? Guess. New beginnings, new love, new. Birthing everything new. Everything new. New. Somebody's name could be Nunu. Confirmation. Why they fucking trying to work their way back to you. I'm working my way back to you, babe. And it's not gonna happen in this lifetime. Okay. Peace, prosperity, abundance, protection, joy, serenity. You know, bathe in that shit. Lavish in your abundance, your happiness, your wisdom, your knowledge, your strength. That supernatural power that allows you to be able to just say, oh, my wounds are healed. Oh, they cut me. Oh, that shit gone. 2 seconds later. Y'all know in the movies, they get hurt. 2 seconds later. That superpower, that super hero. Confirmation with that bell. Confirmation with that bell. That superhero is healed. Remember, you are the kryptonite to these demons. No spell that they cast upon you is active. It's a dead and it has no voltage, no currency, no connection. It can't pop.